Calling all chocolate lovers right here. That's me. Sean O'Keefe is here to show us not one, but 3 delicious and decadent chocolate dishes that will satisfy any sweet tooth. You do not know how happy you've made me. So Sean comes on.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Once a week, and we don't really know kind of until he gets,
I figure it out the night before, right?
Until the night before, he literally gets his inspiration. So I saw the notes that said chocolate. And okay, let's get right to it. I know you have a lot to do.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
I love chocolate.
I love it too.
I do, and it's cold, right? So I'm kind of thinking, sitting on the patio last night, I'll have a hot chocolate.
Yeah.
And then I want to have a hot chocolate that's kind of spicy.
Okay.
Okay, so what we did is we used a sweetened condensed milk with regular whole milk, and then unsweetened chocolate powder, cocoa powder, a little bit of sugar, vanilla, and then ground ancho chilies.
Wait, what?
And ground cinnamon. And then so we have a very, very spicy, sort of old world Spanish-styled hot chocolate, which we'll get to as we go down the table.
Okay, perfect.
And then outside and it's cold and you have your hot chocolate and you want to have s'mores.
Yes.
But you can't do it in the studio because I'll catch the place on fire.
Right, that's never
So
good.
what we did to enable that to happen, and I don't know where we are with this.
Here,
you got
pick
it?
it up. Can we
So
see this?
it's just melting sweetened condensed milk with chocolate chips, pecans, and marshmallows.
Wow.
And it might slip out.
That's- there we go, there
we'll
we
just do
go.
it this way. And then it goes into the broiler. So once this is all melted, pop it under the broiler.
Look at this.
And then you have s'mores.
Hold it to camera 4 so
Holding
we can
it to
see
camera 4.
the beauteous.
And then
And can we start
you
diving
can
in?
you can just dive into that.
Oh,
which
wait.
you got.
Oh.
I mean, it really is.
Wow,
it really
guys. Are you kidding me? This is amazing.
Sorry.
It's too good. It's too hot.
well,
it's hot? Okay.
It's hot, and I probably shouldn't have had that big a piece.
Okay, that's okay. I'll do the talking, and I will say another thing. I imagine.
Oh,
that
now
when
I
you-
have to chew and talk.
When you, it's okay. That when you have, you're decided to do a fondue, is of course you've got all of your fruit, but also some of your crackers, your marshmallows, and I could see that you made a little bar for us right over here.
So, fondue, it's just melted chocolate. Sometimes you can add a little cream. Sometimes you can add a little brandy or a liqueur to it. And basically, in a double boiler, I've melted a bag of chocolate. And I wanted to offer healthy treats for the chocolate.
Okay.
So
Why? No, I'm
here's your
kidding.
little,
I'm joking.
here's your little stick. So this is just a very simple pound cake that I made.
Sean, these are big pieces.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Here's, cut it in half. So
Got it.
Pound cake, dipped in chocolate, fresh figs, dipped in chocolate. And it's fun for the kids. And you can do any kind of fruit that you want to do. Cantaloupe, or orange slices, or mango slices. And I just did strawberries, figs, pineapple, and kiwi.
I'm going to try the fig.
They're
'cause
very good.
I love figs. Okay. Yum. And look at
While
how
you're
beautiful
doing
that
that,
looks. Okay.
I'm going to serve you hot chocolate.
So what made you decide? So it has a kick to it. And what does that do to the sweetness of it? Just kind of a good balance?
It just pumps it up a little bit more. It gives it a lot more flavor, and the sweetened condensed milk allows it to become sort of really, really, really thick.
Okay.
And I basically just put everything in the glass all at the same time, and then let it simmer for about 20 minutes. And then all the milks come together. Everything gets nice, and thank you for moving the spoon.
Got it.
Actually, leave the spoon in there.
Leave it in? Okay.
Because what happens when you add hot to glass, unless you have a metal in the glass to absorb the heat from what you're adding, the glass will break.
Okay.
So that's a little trick for
that's a
everybody
good
at home,
tidbit.
right?
Yes, thank
and then,
you.
So a little bit of hot chocolate,
Got
and then
it.
we're going to scoot down a bit.
Okay, scooch.
And what I'm going to do is tell you how to make this fun for the adults in the house.
Okay.
Okay. Chocolate. It's got chilies and cinnamon. My go-to would be tequila. But some people like a little bourbon or a little rum in their hot chocolate.
Go back. Why would your go-to be tequila for that?
Well, I have Mexican spices. I've got
Okay, all
two
right.
different kinds of chilies that go in the hot chocolate.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And keep it with a spoon, because it's good to eat with a spoon. And
okay.
you can never really have enough
Right.
crazy in your life.
My producer, Brian, just reminded me that I'm walking in high heels next, doing a Can You Walk on Your Heels segment. I'm like, not really.
And then I'm going to add a little whipped cream.
This looks amazing.
And then I had my friends at Prager Port and Winery out in Napa Valley develop something for me a little bit. I haven't even had the sip yet. So this is a port that they make that's mixed with chocolate. So we're going to do a little bit of a drizzle of that on the top.
Nice. Everybody's like,
Hold on.
This may
It'll
be.
come up. There we go.
Oh my goodness.
You stir that in.
Stir it in, and now sip.
And you can't really go with a whole chocolate theme. Hold on. It's spicy. Have a cinnamon stick.
That wasn't it. It was like the whipped cream was so cool, and then I got to all the hot, and then it gave me a little kick. It was like an explosion in my mouth. I loved it. I'm going back for more.
It's really good. And then, of course, you have to have cake when you're celebrating chocolate. And I know my friends at Piece of Cake were on earlier in the segment, and they left me one of their chocolate cakes just because.
They're so sweet.
They're
Don't you
really
love
great
it?
people, and they support a lot of the charity work that my company does, so
They
I'm really
sure
happy.
do. But you know what? You're great people too. Cheers.
And there are other great people around. I have friends of mine at Piedmont Ear, Nose, and Throat
Yeah.
gave me an incredible gift basket.
Oh, tell
If you
us.
like me,
Okay.
on Facebook.
Oh my goodness.
You were going to get that.
Yes, let me go get it. Well, I didn't know it was this.
She has a
okay,
purpose,
hold
after
on.
all.
I do. There's a reason why I'm here,
All right,
guys.
so this is face creams and a spa massage and all kinds of things. All you have to do, you have until Friday to like Sean O'Keefe events on Facebook or Piedmont
Awesome.
ENT on Facebook.
Got it.
And then randomly picked from a hat somewhere by some beauty, maybe even you.
Maybe me, okay.
And we can make that happen, and we'll send it to you wherever you are.
That is amazing. It looks like hundreds of dollars of
Pop
prize
that back
package.
there.
Pop it back. When we come back, I'm going to try to stand on one foot in very high heels. Now, every hallway is a runway. Every hallway is a runway, apparently, and nobody knows better than our next guru. She's going to teach us how to strut our stuff when we're walking in these ridiculous high heels. We'll be back with that after I have more tequila. Okay?
It's just a little bit.
It's going to be fun.
Cheers.
That was amazing.